bell and thanks for watching. I'm going to give y'all a trailer of The Beast Dying Light game announcement trailer. Remember, we're talking about The Beast. Now, we know that the boxing arena right now are promoting this thing, The Beast. And the guy that's over the boxing world is friends of Donald Trump. So that means that Donald Trump most likely knows who The Beast is, which The Beast actually is Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Okay? I think it's 38 right now. I don't know why it's 88. 38 right now. We're going to review this. What I'm trying to show you is what the with the 5G intention actually is. A lot of people won't receive the implant chip unless they already have received something that will mess with their minds, that will cause them to believe the signs in the sky. So a lot of people got the pow already, and it got boosted up really well. And a lot of people got different pows, one by Moderna, and I can name many other ones. But I don't want to go into that because I want the video to survive. I just got a video removed the other day, and I was trying to explain The Beast, and I connected him to pow. So, watch this. The Dying Light has everything to do with the 3 day of darkness. It has everything to do with them flickering off the, let's call it a local sun, because China said they're going to have them another sun. People say, oh, that's crazy. Well, guess what? You're just ignorant. And a lot of people are thinking about trying to do another satellite moon. So you say, oh, this is crazy. No, it's for the reset. It's for when they destroy one, they're going to bring another. So, and it's the end of the world when it comes to the end of a cycle, a reset. So they'll destroy one thing, and then they'll, out of the ashes, they'll bring in another. Okay, for the dawn of a new age. That's their hope. That's their purpose. But those of us who are aware, we must continue to not allow their plan to manifest the way they want. Now, it may manifest to some extent. They may start their war. They may do that with that and the other, but they will not get the world they want. The Beast may even be able to convince people to serve him in his world. All the world, like when they said that the flood of Noah, the whole world was flooded. The whole world wasn't flooded. It was just a certain sector of the world that was flooded. Their world was flooded, and so it looked like the whole world was flooded. Other things did happen in other parts of the world, but then there were people who were able to climb on the mountain peaks and get to high land and survive. But they'll never write that down. They'll never let you know that people did survive, even people outside of the ark. Okay, but that has to do with Inky telling his half-breed Geno's son to get the village to help him build an ark. Anyway, if you don't know about that, well, now you know. No one's half the battle. Okay, so remember, The Beast 666 in Gematria is Mohammed Prince bin Salman. Okay, Prince Mohammed bin Salman. And the number of his name is 666, and they'll take his name. A lot of people are already taking his name, which is Muhammad, but that's not enough. That's not enough. What they're gonna need from people is, of course, the pow that got the graphene and the nanotechnology in it, which will make you an antenna. They will boost that up by the 5G towers to sort of kind of make you zombie-like, to make you not able to control yourself. And then, but if you know about this, you need to start wearing clothes that have Faraday material in it. You need to wear caps that have Faraday material in it to protect you from the towers. Okay, just like the Tower of Babel. When these Elohims decide they want to come down in their spaceships, which aren't really, they're really not spaceships, but anyway, they're craft that can fly in the sky. When they come out of the ocean and come from under the bunkers, when they come out and start showing themselves, some will be fake, some will be real. You have to understand that this is nothing new going on, and the sky is blue for a reason. It's like a green screen, and if you get the pow, just like the people, the kids in Hunger Games that got that chip in their arm, that will connect you to the system. And what it connects you to is your eye gate now is being put in a metaverse where now you see what they want you to see. And that's like the same thing with the show on what's the show? I just watched a show and it was talking about people being able to. Well, one guy, he was in a prison and they kept feeding him certain foods and kept giving him certain foods, and it sort of kind of put him in 2 or 3 different kinds of states of mind where he would think he was woke but he was asleep. He would think he was dreaming but he was woke. It was like they had him slumbering, and then he would go to sleep, then he would slumber, then he would go to sleep. So just like with the Hunger Game, with the chip in the children's arm, they would put electronic animals in the forest with them, and they would see them because that's what the world was made out of. Matrix, that's what it was made out of. So there are other things that I could probably talk about that was more zombie-like, but the whole point is they got to get you first to believe what's in the sky. And the only way they can get you to believe what's in the sky is it really has to be heard inside of your head and seen with your own eyes. And so, like I said, you're going to have to buy clothing and materials for those who got the shot to suppress the mind control that they're going to try to do to you. And then once people got these shots, if you don't buy clothing to wear to protect yourself, to protect your vessel, they'll be able to move you towards getting a chip in your hand or your wrist, your forehead, or in your mind behind your ear. So understand that. All right, so let's watch it and let's see, why are these people so zombie-like? Why are they half woke? Now, you're not going to hear the sound because I was listening to the sound and it's gross. It's like, it's just demonic. And so I'm not trying to push that energy out here. Not doing it. And then we're going to talk about the guy. I may put his picture out here on the side. The guy that actually presented this thing. You see, can I think of his name is UFC sponsored the Beast Raid season. Literally, this guy that's on here. Let me see, can I let me go back. Let me see, can I was going over this fella Watchman, and he was talking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, he's right. These guys got on Michael Jackson Thriller jackets, and so they've been propagating this for a long time, like a very long time. Let me see the guy's name right quick. That's all I care about. Let me see, can I find the guy's face? Oh, here he is. His name is Taiman Shintala, and they like the Beast. I'm gonna decode his name. See, can I decode his name real quick? The idol shepherd, the Beast. Now you know, Prince Mohammed bin Salman them still wear shepherd-looking clothes. So it's like amazing how this game, the outer cover almost looks like this guy. His right eye is mustard, it's messed up. And then it says about, what is this? Zechariah 11:17, King James Version. Woe to the idle shepherd that leadeth the flock. The sword shall be upon his arm and upon his right eye. His arm shall be clean, dried up, and his right eye shall be utterly darkened. So the beast isn't just going to have a right darkened eye. He's actually going to be made too on the right arm. Okay, it's literally going to be useless. So when you see somebody show up like that they've been through some damage, you never know. They very well may just give this guy a whole nother clone body, attack and put him in AI. All right. So, but the whole key is, remember, the whole key is, if you got the pow already, don't get any more pows, because the pow, the one that came out 2021. The pow actually makes you a transmitter. It makes you an antenna because of the graphene and the nanoparticles in there. And that affects your eye gate, your seeing, your third eye. However, the only thing I can tell people is you really going to have to start investing in clothing that you are going to have to wear all the time for the rest of your life. Unless you're just in the tub or shower for a few minutes. Cover that cranium. Cover that lower neck. cover your heart chakra. You're gonna have to do it. And you're gonna have to sleep with. You're gonna have to just go on Amazon and buy material that can protect you from the 5G towers. Because if you don't, that's the purpose, is to put you back in the game over and over, over and over, reincarnate you over and over into the game. You die, you go to the heavens or you go to the hells, and then that Elohim sends you back into the game. Boom, 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 boom. But they did say in the code book, one of the code books, that people want to die and can't die. Now, why would you want to die and can't die? That sounds like somebody that's half dead that's not dead. That sounds like somebody that's a zombie, that you want to die but you can't die because you sort of already did. You didn't die one time, so you ain't gonna die no more. That's what those chips are all about. So when they put the stuff in your arm that they did in 2021, the next step is now to control you with the towers, so you can babble, so you can walk around babbling, so you don't understand nobody understands you, like the Tower of Babel. Because there's by no means that you want to get out of this game. You don't want to. They don't want you to awaken that you are an eternal being that don't supposed to be mastered. So that's why they are antichrist, and they want to make you a beast. They want to make you a goyim. They want you to make you a sheep, a lamb, cattle. Why? Because it's a beast system that we reside in. And by no means should you be a higher thinking being, an eternal being. You see yourself as an eternal light being who never dies, who can't be judged, who can't be told what to do. A lot of people don't want to accept this because it's just too simple. But the beast is a beast because he gives himself over to reprobated spirit as well. And he's genoed as well. And all the antichrists that's working with him, from the UFC owner to Trump to Biden to Kamala to Waltz to AOC to all of them. Pick one. Anybody that's trying to be diabolical to liberty and freedom. Anybody that's trying to claim democracy but really don't care about democracy. Let's go for it. I'm going to talk about it while we look at it. So, I mean, the imagery is like cartoon movie like, but it's called Techland. That reminds me of Mark Zuckerberg. You know, of course, he's an Aussie Nazi Jew. Mark Zuckerberg, his metaverse. This reminds me of SG-1, 2, Stargate. How they walk around and do this kind of stuff. So they want to entrench you into this kind of world of chaos, a world of projecting war, death, war. And they want to get you so familiar with it so it doesn't matter to you. And this is the dangerous thing about children that's watching this stuff. They don't even understand that it's pulling you into a psych ward. The more time you spend with this psych ward, the more elusive you are to your reality and controlling your reality. So this is the guy, that's the beast, the one with the right eye cut by a sword, look like it, by a knife. So these people know what they're doing. Because they know evidently what Zechariah 11 and 17 talks about when it comes to the beast. Now I already told y'all who the beast is. Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Now remember, a lot of people already take the name Muhammad. They take the name Muhammad. They change your name and they take his name, Muhammad. Okay? But the mark of his name is exposed through gematria. And it's 666. All right, let me stop this video right quick. That wasn't too long. Let me go back to this guy. Let me see. They only showed him one time, maybe. Let's see. There he is. So I was looking at this guy and I was like, you know, he really does look like Mohammed bin Salman. Let me move this thing until I can find this picture right quick. Mohammed. Where you at, boy? Let's find his picture and see can I put it up here for y'all. I need one by himself there. I'm on my other screen, y'all wondering. Let me make it bigger. I want to show y'all this guy. Same beard and everything. Very weird. Can I pull it out there? Let's see. So amazingly, this guy looks a lot like this guy. Truly amazing. I mean, truly amazing. Let me get another picture of this guy. Let's see. This video won't be too long, but it won't be too short either. My sweetheart just took me something. Where is this guy by himself? There he is. Well, he's not by himself, but anyway. So, let me take him over here real quick. He's on this chair with the guy named Blinking. Okay. So here he is. Let's get a closer view of this dude. Check this dude out. You can't make this mess up. Check this man out. Tell me if I'm wrong. I know I'm not wrong. Tell me if this cartoon character doesn't look like this guy. Let me move this over some. Let me enlarge this real quick. I want to make this real pretty. Look at this. Tell me that ain't the same guy. That's the same fella. The Beast. Got that over his right eye. It's messed up. His arm isn't withered though, but it doesn't matter. He's a bisexual. He's not really interested in women, but you know. They got all the petrol oil, which backs the dollar, or used to back the dollar. The dollar's jacked up now. Let me show y'all his name for those people who never seen my video. Just in case you never seen my video. Let me show y'all his name. So y'all say, oh, that just don't make sense. Who cares if you think it makes sense? Just watch. Maybe you'll learn something one day. Maybe you'll have eyes to see one day. Okay? Look at that. Look at the homeboy's name. That's cute. Y'all see I'm not really about it. Satanic Mark 666. There's other people that's a part of his team. Okay, that's what I'm supposed to be showing right there. What y'all think? Tell me what you think. And forget all that other pictures I showed y'all. That was just 4th of July stuff. Anything else I want to show y'all about the Beast? I would love to show y'all the 3 scratches of the Hebrew alphabet that says 666, but that's in the story. Y'all gonna see that yourselves. Let me see what else I can show y'all before I cut this thing off, because I don't want to have to do another video. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Of course, he's an Edomite. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna make this video more than what it's supposed to be. And remember also that this thing right here, you make it smaller. This thing right here, stuff like this has everything to do with the system. This is what the mark ultimately, this began to mark. So pow, that right there is going to be the thing used for a remote control, to remote control you. Even about engineered food, okay? The nano food, okay? The more you have in it, the easier they are to make you zombie-like. The more they're able to make you military-minded, like in Africa, where they cause a whole bunch of people to, what's it, Rwandans? What do they call Rwandans? Or who is it? No. The where the Rwandans, where they killed over 1 million people in a year. Rwanda, yes. Ask my husband because it's a lot of things to recall. This is what I was talking about earlier in the video. You're gonna have to purchase clothing that will protect you from the towers, because you already got nanoparticle material in you that makes you like the board. You ever seen Star Trek, the board? So I would say you don't want to be like the board. Let me show y'all something else. I use this on the video. You don't want to it's like you're gonna be able to be tracked. Okay? Right now it's the phone, but remember, inside the phones, it doesn't take a big anything to track somebody with a phone. Okay? It just doesn't. Yes, if you got that, it's a leak in your building, and you're in trouble. So you have to go and get you some stuff that protects you. Let me show you also what you're sort of kind of like. I had to get my teeth redid. The ones that had this metal in it, my husband did too. We had to get it removed. And this is what also material that can be used as an antenna. You need your teeth like this, okay? You need to go in, be willing, don't use no excuses, don't be a victim. Too many people victims these days. They want to just be a victim and lay out and cry about it. My parent got mine, so I could have been a victim and using the excuse and said, oh, I ain't got no money for this, that, and the other. But I know a lot of folks got some time for some lace front wigs. They got time to go and get their lick on the weekend. They got time to go buy an outfit to go to somebody's wedding. They got time to go get them some sold in hair from their cousin, pay their cousin $20, $30. You can do it. It might just take you 5 months, but you can do it. So when you heard me say nanoparticles, when you heard me say graphene, and you may have thought, oh, by no means can that make me an antenna. Sorry, Charlie. And you did it to yourself. Now that you did it to yourself, you're going to have to do something for yourself. You got to get this metal out your mouth. You got to try to figure out how to cover your body. And if you don't care to do that and you just want to lay down and die, you're not going to lay down and die. Just like Michael Jackson's videos, The Thriller. You're not going to be able to lay down and die. Okay? And if you're depending on any one of these people, right here, to be your savior, sorry, AIPAC supports Kamala and AIPAC supports Trump. And who is AIPAC? Here they go. The Aussie Nazis, synagogue of Satan, who say they're Jews but they're not. And these are the same people trying to take down Candace Owens because she's simply saying she don't believe that war should be even going on right now. And I think they're wrong for trying to harass her and criticize her just because she's a Catholic. Because she goes against all that raping and pillage stuff too in her own faith, her husband's faith, but now it's her faith. And even though I'm not a religious person anymore, when I hear truth, I support it. And so they can leave her alone, stay away from her best as possible. And she probably still supports Trump. She probably somebody else who may want to support Kamala. Let me see what else I want to show y'all. This, even though this isn't a true tower, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about when I say 5G. Go around your community. Find out how many of these 5G towers you got, because it's going to push out frequency. And frequency is what we live, our reality sits in. Vibration is who you be. But a frequency is like a radio station. It pushes out a wavelength. And when they call forth A, B, C, D, E, F, G, when they call forth the message of destroy, 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 chaos, 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 if you're not covered, you're in trouble. You say, I'm going to drop on my knees and pray. Day late, dollar short, baby. A day late, dollar short. Not because you got left. No, there will not be any catching away. Rapture actually means to be destroyed. The meek inheriting the earth means that you're going to be trapped on the earth. The meek inherit the earth. Didn't you know the people that are in the lodges, the people that worship the world system, they believe in this King Solomon coming down. They believe in this King Solomon's world being made here. They believe in staying on the earth just like, I'm sorry, Jehovah's Witnesses, but y'all believe the kingdom of heaven is right here on earth. If y'all believe the kingdom of heaven is right here on earth, that means that your kingdom shall be with King Solomon. And King Solomon, Charlemagne, who thinks he a god, King Solomon's temple will be here on earth. And that means you will never leave this plane of existence. A perpetual cycle of reincarnation, a perpetual cycle of rebirth, die, rebirth. But this time, I don't think they want you to die and be rebirthed. I just don't think they do. I think they want to transform you, not into the newness of your mind, but transform you into transhuman. Just like these people here. When you know this kind of stuff don't even make sense, what's the results? They're gonna mess you up. Period. Like this dude here. He brought his pimping ass on the scene, deceived a lot of people, and Trump ain't no better. You got Obama, the first gay president, they said. Then you got Trump acting like he's desperate for any vote he can get, have no moral compass. That's no moral compass. No moral compass. And he's not a Christian. He's not. He can't be. Because Christians know LGBT plus, especially the plus side, men loving little boys, you know that's wrong. That's pedophile. So what do they want? They want to destroy the country. They're going to set off this volcano with frequencies. Gonna put everybody in distress like they do in Africa. So if you don't give a goddamn about Africans suffering for hundreds of years, decades after decades, guess what? They trying to make America Africa. Now Africa's going to prosper because the weather's going to change, not because of climate change, but because the weather changes every so many hundred years anyway, and they wait on the reset. So they want you to be perplexed, distressed, and without. And depending on them. Now earlier I was talking about the mind. This video isn't supposed to go like this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Israel, Temple of Solomon. So they want Prince Mohammed bin Solomon's voice to be in your head through the towers, through the chips, through the pow, 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 pow. That's the first initiation. Because in order to get in any covenant, to get in any, in order for you to be allowed into something, you have to take certain steps. It just can't just happen with one step. And almost half the planet, or more than half the planet, took the pow, 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 pow. We are the temple. Our bodies are a temple. And when you let something in your temple, you let a stranger in your temple, how? Through genome material. That pow, 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 pow wasn't the V word, it was can anybody tell me? It was a genotherapy. Okay, so how does someone sit on the throne of your heart? Well, the brainstem looks like a throne. Let's zoom in. See the throne? This Anunnaki here? The ones that everybody called the God of the Old Testament, New Testament, Anunnaki. That was the throne right here, the brainstem. They're talking about your body. Everything's about your body. Soul, body, mind. spirit, soul, body. Because the mind is the spirit. Because without your mind, that thing, that reminder that gets processed through the brain, that energy that gets processed through the brain, that's your mind, that's your spirit. Your soul, I mean, you would think the soul would be the spirit. So they got body, the earth, mind, the moon, soul, the sun. The power. So if we understand or understood how important it is not to let someone sit on the throne of you, you wouldn't just accept anything in your body. It's called the temple of Solomon. The soul of man. The soul of man. The Solomon. The soul of man. You. The temple of Solomon is the soul of man. So if you're the temple, or your body can be considered the temple of Solomon, then now you're a temple, and Solomon wants to sit in your temple. Instead of you being the soul of your temple, instead of you being the soul, the sunlight, the light of your temple, someone else wants to sit and be the light of your temple. Your third eye, representing El, God, the eternal self. And I'm not saying you God. Some people just say that because that's what Jesus said. But I'm saying the where you sit, your throne, your eternal self sits in the middle of your head, the pineal gland. But there's an Elohim who wants to sit on that third eye. There's an Elohim who wants to sit in your dream world. There's an Elohim, which is more than one God. There's other beings in this planet that wants to sit on your throne. And you can't let that happen. You got Anana, the moon god, who wants to control your mind. You go through the tunnel of light. You go into the moon, and they got a program sit right there to deceive your mind. That you're not finished with your course, you need to go back, your family missed you, or you got some work to do, or convince you that, you know what, go on, walk on through. Then you got the earthly body, which was genoed by the Anunnaki, Enki, the scientists, and several others, his family members and friends. So those people that call themselves Israel, those people are the ones that want to be over your soul of man. I found out today, and I don't even know if I want to even show it. I found out today that there are some people who are running these platforms who are all part of a certain Eastern system. So I don't even want to talk about that right now. Don't want to talk about that. Let's see. Do I want to talk about that? Let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go into detail, but I'm going to just show y'all the people that, look at here. Let me see. See the eunuch? The people wearing the Egyptian eunuch, that's just your brain. They talk about your brain. It's so much stuff that means way more than you think. It's like they're using symbolism. You got the corpus. Look, that's the eye of Thoth, but it's really just your brain. So what they're saying is they want to take your five senses from you. Okay? The five elements, the 5 points of the body, the 5 fingers, the 5 toes. They just want access to your temple. They want to transition, transform, transhumanize your temple to a place where others can abode. Some people have lost their temple. That's why they want to make robotic temples. That's why they want to make transhuman temples, because they understand the reincarnation cycle and they don't want to be reincarnated. So they've created clones, but there's something about clones that don't quite work with disembodied spirits. It may be that fire, that soul, that sun that's within us that they no longer have. Maybe they waited too long to have it. So his right eye, remember, his right eye is supposed to be damaged, blackened. The right eye represents sun-related, masculine, yang energy, explorers, seasons, reason, mathematics, logic, science, and language, a symbol of good luck and creative action. So the beast, when he sits on your temple, when his frequency gets in your temple through technology, it's just like the apocalypse, X-Men apocalypse with Wolverine, that guy that came out of the tomb. He went above the earth. He saw a blue net of energy for all those people who were activating their abilities, and he tricked them. He went to their side that was weak, the side that they never dealt with, the hurting side of them, the pain, the disappointments in their lives, those ideas in their minds where they were bullied. He used their disadvantages to tap into, I care about you. I see the good in you. Just like with this transgender movement thing. Oh, nobody wants to accept you. You're just a nobody in everybody's eyesight. Come on over here. We'll love you. We'll accept you. And then they'll turn right around and say, but also, come over here and get the pow, 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 pow. And you dead now too. And then they'll turn around and tell people, oh, there's freedom and lasciviousness of the body, and then turn around, oh, the monkey parts. Then turn around and give you a pow pow for that. Now you're laid out with that too. So you can't trust people when they say they want what's well for your body, when they're only seeking oneness for themselves. When you are a divine, eternal being, and evidently they've lost whatever awareness of being divine they are. They've lost it. They so long love this game that they don't even understand that they're messing themselves up, locking themselves in this dome for power. All right, well, let me see what else I need to say to y'all, because I didn't even think I was gonna say that. Oh, I by no means that I really want to deal with. I guess I can do this aspect of it. So let's look at the chakra. Let's look at for those people who are spooked about knowing about your energies, soul, or your spots in your body that house energy, that houses. Anyways, just pay attention. The 7 chakra colors and locations, your crown chakra. And see, that's the reason why a lot of times y'all see on shows where they, like I showed a video the other day in Saudi Arabia when they were having this beast meeting, this thing that happened the 10th, 11th, and the 12th of this month, 2024, September. And they had the flooring, the background being purple, and I said that was transformation, transitioning. That's a mind thing. So the color of the floor, the color of the wall was purple with a little blue. they were trying to activate the people's throat, and they were trying to activate the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. They were trying to affect those people's three top spaces in their temple. Now, you may not understand that you're more than just a body, and your body was genoed a certain way, and these people know how to affect you with color. So that room was blue, more blue and violet than anything. Actually, those two colors, the throat chakra and the crown chakra. There wasn't blue on the brain, so I will say indigo as well. There wasn't blue on the brain. There wasn't blue on the brain, because I was pointing out the screen saying, ooh, look at that, ooh, look at that. So it was blue in there too. So the three main colors, of course, was violet, indigo, and blue. And those are the three top chakras. The throat chakra is blue. And why is it blue? Because when somebody has a gift that can see your aura, they can see whether or not your speech, you're a speaker, you're a person that your powers in your voice. And then you got the eye chakra. And when they see blue around you, you activate, you see a lot all the time. You can see through lies. You can see. Your third eye is open. You're no longer, you have eyes that can see. Okay? And then you got the violet, the crown chakra is more of you being a person that walks in who you be. You know who you be. It's not just seeing the lie and knowing the lie and being able to see through the lie. It's the crown chakra is you are at a high place of understanding of who you are eternally, and that you do not bow to others. Then you got the red chakra down here, the root chakra, the orange chakra. These two chakras right here is the root chakra and the sacral chakra. These two chakras have taken down so many people. The red chakra, the sex chakra. Well, not for everybody, it's not sex chakra. And then you got the organ chakra, the location of where creation is. A lot of people so entrenched in only activating these chakras. If I'm gonna be honest, there's a people on the planet, if they could get away with just working their root chakra and their sacral chakra, that's all they would live for. That's the only thing that excites them. They wake up thinking about it. If they couldn't get that, they want to leave the planet. But what about your crown chakra? What about seeing through the veil? With your third eye chakra. What about being able to speak truth with your mouth and not be afraid? And the green chakra. Right now, politics is tearing up people's green chakra, the heart chakra. Because you're supposed to use your heart chakra and your third eye chakra, your blue chakra, your indigo chakra. It's a darker blue. Third chakra and heart chakra work together. And then you use your throat chakra once you get your heart right and your third eye right. Because what's the point of looking at somebody else's mess and seeing where somebody else falling short and you won't look at your own? So you got to see where you falling short and be sincere in your heart. Where you lying to yourself. Because we can look at a whole bunch of other folks that's not doing. I can say, oh, she doing what I'm doing, he doing what I'm doing. But I still got to look at myself. No matter how well I think I'm doing in this game. In order for me to secure a well-thinking mind, I have to let my highest points in my body work together. So I'm gonna get off dry. But remember, this is the things, these areas in your body. Let me see these areas in your body. Let me get a pencil right for y'all. These areas in your body are the areas where a lot of people falling short. A lot of preachers are falling short. I ain't gonna spell the word out because YouTube. I like they hold it. Falling short. These two chakras here. And some people don't have no VI, no V, so they use the A. So they don't have a V, so they use the A. So it's either that or that. And then you got where the world is created here. A lot of people destroying this by going to the clinics and destroying this sacred place. And all this right in here is how we eat, our digestive. All this is how we eat. So that bioengineered food will jack you up because it has the nanotechnology in it. And then this heart chakra. The heart chakra is affected by education, and media, TV, the news. Okay? Your throat chakra. Be slow to speak. Be slow to speak. And always quick to listen. Meaning, sometimes just be quiet. Just because I say something that you don't agree with, just be quiet and still listen. Because if you're slow to speak and quick to listen, you might learn something. Your third eye. Our third eye, they're trying to affect your third eye through fluoride. Okay? I'm just giving y'all tips. And I'm sweet, I know. This comes through experience, people. Fluoride. Crown chakra. The crown chakra is affected by you just not accepting that I am. That I am. Everybody want a clear answer of who they be. I am that I am. Meaning, not that you some God or some Elohim. Meaning, I exist because I exist. I be because I've always been. And if you exist because you've always been, then you are one with all. And once you realize you're one with all, you won't easily give your avatar over to the system. Why is that not in your race one? Oh, okay, sorry. So, anything else I want to say? I'll say that for another video. I won't say that this time. Let's spread the bell. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Anytime.